strike. The 0-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one sent foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is digging in for his second at-bat. Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Andrew McCutchen from off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bounce towards the mound, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Ripken on the grass, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Cal Ripken. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check on first by Sale. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. From the stretch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman Corey Seager.
There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center on his junior, but this is a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Ramirez. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He popped out in his first trip. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And that misses 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Sale. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Chris Sale.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-2, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Jose Ramirez is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Crash. Bones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he will get there to make the running. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman.
Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 7, Joe.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Stepping into the box, Chris Sale comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Carlos Beltran.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ripken has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. Man at first after the two-out walk.
Now pitching, Kelvin Herrera.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Left field.
This is flared right back over the mound. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. This is line to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Freeman is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Cal Ripken, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready once again, number
Now
2.
batting,
He comes in
number
1 for
2.
2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Second baseman, Jackie
Robinson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Coming to the plate now, Chris Sale. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Sale.
Rod Carew is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Now pitching, Felipe Rivero.
Victor Martinez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Ripken fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Crash. Bones.
Third baseman, Crash. Bones.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left. Beltran has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground. And, oh, this one drops.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Right fielder, number 15.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ripken is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right. A foul ball. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Felipe Rivero. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tony Perez will get the call here. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Cal Ripken is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Dylan Betances.
Now pitching.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen becomes the first out of the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Joe Mauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey is there. 2 down. So digging in now.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bones into shallow left, and that ends. Stepping in, Aroldis Chapman. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Corey Seager.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Second baseman.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Griffey looks up. Gone! Now in the box. Crash. Bones. Goose Gossett.
Crash. Bones. Your attention, please. Now pitching. Goose.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Center fielder number 20.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Ready now, Carlos Beltran. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Quick check on that tying run at first. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. 1-1 now to Beltran. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bones is digging for home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
First baseman
Stepping up to the plate.
Freddie Freeman.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Dylan Betances comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Now here it comes. Anthony Rizzo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are headed. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Grounded to third. Seager gloves it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in now, Joe Mauer. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Griffey has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Felipe Rivero. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You've got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
Number 2 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now with the play. Goose Gossett.
attention,
He'll
please.
start things out here in a
Pinch hitting.
Hanley Ramirez will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Beltran has a read on it. One away. Here's
Now
Carlos
batting,
Beltran.
left
He
fielder,
comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And working carefully with Beltran up there. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Striding into the box,
The batter, number
Cal
8,
Ripken.
shortstop.
He'll look to bounce back
Cal
after striking out his
Ripken.
last time up.
Junior.
Kelvin Herrera enters
Your
to make an
attention,
appearance
please.
on the mound as he
Now
inherits a
pitching,
runner at first with
Kelvin
one out in the
Herrera.
inning. Griffey looking up. Ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Santo Domingo and Compton. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Fielded by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Ready now. Crash. Bones.
Crash. Bones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Kemp is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And Jr. swings and sends a ground ball to second. Seager has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. And so stepping in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Lou Brock.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Dante Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
So he got him swinging. Joey Votto becomes out number 2 this inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch, chop. Foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Block waits on it. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a slider gets away from him here as into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting check, the left fielder, number 2.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So here's Joe Mauer trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hanley Ramirez.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Corey Seager.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ellsbury going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Cal Ripken will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is into the box now, Corey Kluber. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Kluber.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Riding in once again. Crash. Bones 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away. First pitch on its way. Ken Griffey Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Brock is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. This is line to left. Brock is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So at the plate, Garrett Richards. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bones fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Beltran is there. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dante Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Joey Votto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that was a big 2-out single.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs in. Side that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Steeder. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is there. A quick out number 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramirez.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Second baseman,
Kluber steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kemp. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready once again. Crash. Bones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... At the plate, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Matt.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. Bones is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Pitcher number 43.
Striding into the box, Garrett Richards. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Lou Brock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box, Dante Bichette. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he is tagged. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr.
For the All-Star.
Jake Diekman takes over to
Ken
start.
Griffey Jr. Your attention, please.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Ripken over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 50.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Beltran 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there. His head.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Underhanded flip. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Nate Jones.
Your attention, please.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kemp. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is ready once again. Dante Bichette. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Dante Bichette.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. In is Joe. Votto now.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Skeeter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Kluber's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Too high. 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Skeeter is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out. Now in the box, Joe Mauer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
So striding in, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Rod Carew will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rod Carew.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Brock has a beat on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as they're. Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Corey Seager is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Junior looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. At the plate, Cal Ripken, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So digging in now, Nate Jones. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 6. Andre Ethier will get the call here. George Springer will grab a bat and hit for the pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
Batting, the pitcher, George Springer.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though. Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. David Price has been summoned from the crash. Bones will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off with
and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Crash. Bones.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Seager is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Carlos Beltran. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Two and 0 now. Price comes home to 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Andrew McCutchen will look for some 2-out magic here. He'll pitch Kelvin Herrera.
Now pitching, Kelvin Herrera.
Corey Seager will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it to first. Touche, sir. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Lou Brock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. And he's retired one away. Into the box. Dante Bichette, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Now another 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit. Man, way to hold up.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough with those lefties.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Stepping in, Cal Ripken, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Bichette on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here's Joe Mauer. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Standing in now, the pitcher, Felipe Rivero. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Victor Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Sliced hard on the ground. Ramirez scoops it up. On to Votto at first.